So this is the forest teeming with Zeugles you warned us about. No sign of Zephyr, though.
Which means either they had the skills to make it through safely, or we're too late, and the strays got to them first.
Do you say every thought out loud?
Just the true ones. Are we moving or what?
Don't worry, Hoodle. It's okay.
I can barely see enough to take 2 steps forward without bumping into something.
Yeah. We'll have to be careful not to miss anything coming from off the path.
This is nothing. When things get real bad around here, you can get lost without even realizing it.
Get lost!
Rising Wyvern!
Got you!
Rising Phoenix!
Spread! Well, looky here.
It's freezing. I can barely feel my toes.
Let's find a way back up quickly, then.
Go no further!
Rising Wyvern!
Arrow Squall!
Ray!
Mirage!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this. Little help!
Rising Wyvern!
Searing flame! Reload!
In here!
Azure Storm!
Let's get you all
By the
tucked away.
power of water! Barely a blip on our radar.
I could easily see us getting lost here while we're trying to find Zephyr. I get this is supposed to connect the capital to the villages. But why's it got to be so winding? And not only that, why are there so many Zeugles walking around?
I think they're used as lookouts. The Renans know how to control them.
Complaining's not going to get... I won't forgive you!
Rising Wyvern!
Photon
Stardust!
Flash!
Searing flame!
Together, that wasn't even a problem. Thanks, Shion.
Just doing what I can. Let's dispose of the trash.
Rising Wyvern!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. Barely a blip on our radar.
Hey, Rinwell, do you always have to say an incantation before you cast an art?
Yeah, they don't really add any extra power or anything, but reciting them is what allows the astral energy to come together and flow through me. It takes time to complete, but they're what lets me use such strong magic in the first place.
What happens if someone interrupts you while you're in the middle of chanting?
Then I have to start over from the beginning. As soon as my concentration breaks, any astral energy I've accumulated disperses.
Got it. So once you start reciting, that's our cue to make sure that no enemies can get near enough to disrupt you.
Yeah, that would be appreciated. Although, I do have one fun trick up my sleeve. Once I finish chanting a full incantation, I can hold on to a single astral art without casting it right away.
So once the astral energy's in place, you can choose to set it off whenever you want? That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't fully have the hang of it just yet, but I'm sure it'll come in handy sooner or later. Should we really take this?
Let's
Azure
dispose of the
Storm!
trash.
Come and face me!
Burning strike!
Rising
You are in
Wyvern!
tip-top shape.
Who wants
As soon
to
as I'm
die
done
next
here,
week now?
I'll come help out.
How could a girl...
Whatever you... This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Hey, new equipment!
Hi, Hoodle!
Rising
Hear
Wyvern!
me, flame of fury!
You are in
Burning
tip-top shape.
strike!
As soon as I'm done here,
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time. Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Let's dispose of
Azure
the
Storm!
trash.
Lightning condemns!
Cyan instant!
Blade!
Rising Wyvern!
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done
in the
here,
wind!
I'll come help out.
And how could a girl
Azure
ever say
Storm!
no?
These little ones are
More with
hardly
the
worth our
stockpile.
time.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
I feel like I'm about to freeze.
What's wrong? Huh? I guess. Got it.
For real?
We've got company, and not the nice kind either.
Rinwell, get back!
And miss all the action? Who do you take me for?
Out of our way!
It's a big target, at least.
Don't underestimate its speed. May 1,000 gales
did it!
carry you to
These
shred.
little ones are
These
hardly
ones can
worth our
run rings
time.
around
Less
us.
talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart. It's
Lightning
weakened!
condemned!
Rising Wyvern! This
Thunder
ends
Blade!
now! As
Now!
a storm! Rinwell,
Astral energy!
say no more!
None shall
Azure
escape
Storm!
my judgment!
Here go! Raging cascades!
Ray!
Rising Wyvern! It's changing tactics!
There's no
Azure
telling
Storm!
what it'll do. Stay
Raging
focused!
cascades! Now!
Mirage!
I'm all
Jump!
strapped up! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! You okay, Rinwell?
I'm fine.
What do you notice now?
It smells like blood. This is...
All these Zeugles. They're dead. What happened here?
They didn't do this to each other. So then how... Who is that guy?
No way. One person did all of this? Who was that guy?
Do you think he could have been the lord we're looking for? Ganabelt?
I doubt a lord would deign to roam around a place like this alone. Besides, what business would a Renan have with killing Zeugles?
Now that I look at it, it was a good call staying out of his way, I think. Look at this. He took them out with a single slice. This guy's no amateur. You okay?
Oh, yeah.
We should get going. Zephyr needs us. That knight back there sure wasn't messing around. If he's not a lord, what is he?
I have no idea. I've never seen anybody like him.
Well, he definitely doesn't seem to be a friend, that's for sure.
Hopefully we don't run into him again. There it is. Sisloden.
What's with those beams of light? They don't strike me as your everyday streetlights.
They're kind of the key to this whole realm. You'll see what I mean when we get there.
What's on your mind?
First, Rinwell appears out of nowhere, right after we beat Balsef. Then, we bump into Zephyr's son, who's with the enemy. Somehow, we get away scot-free because the Snake Eyes don't even bother chasing after us. Is it really a coincidence?
You think it was a trap?
What? But I would never...
If not for the whole Astral Arts episode, I'd be worried. But no, she's not behind this. Perhaps an unwitting pawn in someone else's plan.
What? All this to capture Zephyr?
Maybe. All I know is it all slots together a little too nicely for my liking. Not that dwelling on it'll get us anywhere. Trap or otherwise, we've got a lord to defeat. So how do we get inside?
What?
Well, we can't just march into the Viper's nest through the front door, surely.
There's a secret passage near a spring on the outskirts of the city. We can get in through there.
I hate camping out.
Huh? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are those mage clothes that you're wearing?
So what if they are?
The large hood is cute, and it's big enough to hold Hootle, too.
Huh?
And the way the fabric is cut into strips is really unique. I had no idea this sort of fashion existed on Dana.
Quit staring!
Did I say something to offend you?
No, I think she's just not used to the attention.
As if this place wasn't cold enough, it's also pitch black. I'm amazed anyone can live in this realm.
Seriously. Having all this snow everywhere makes it harder to walk or get anything done. And not having any light to see by makes the uneven terrain even more difficult.
Calaglia is no walk in the park either. It's dusty and there's rocks everywhere. And it's on fire all over the place.
Yeah, you're right. Now that you mention it, all those fires are a pretty weird phenomenon. They were always so annoying to navigate around.
Out here, fire's as important as water to our survival. So are the trees we use for firewood.
Is it that rare to see the sun here?
Not just rare. Until I went to Calaglia, I'd never seen sunlight before. I'd only heard about it. I couldn't believe just how hot and bright it seemed to be. But I guess in most realms, it's just a fact of life. They're used to it.
It's pretty interesting, isn't it? The way the sorts of things people take for granted change from one place to another. That turned out good, if I do say so myself. Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Hootle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
I think he's saying something's over there.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
What's going on? Why did the weather change all of a sudden?
The snow's gone, and it doesn't even feel cold anymore. Just what's going on?
I think Hootle senses an owl around here.
What is this place?
I see something big farther in. Is that a Zoogle? No, an owl?
Hootle doesn't seem too wary, so it's probably not hostile.
Let's go see what's up then. Stay sharp.
I don't get it. Why has it suddenly started giving us things?
Hey, is that owl beckoning us over?
I think it is. It's the owl we rescued before.
Th- Maybe that's what the gifts are all about. It's thanking us for saving its friend.
This one isn't just bigger than Hootle, though. Something about it seems almost regal. Don't you think?
What if it was the king of the owls?
Would that make the other one the queen?
You think so?
Yes, they're clearly a pair.
Is this some kind of owl sanctuary?
It's such a big place, though. I wonder if those two were living here all alone until we rescued that owl.
I thought no other owls existed, but here they are. And a king and queen by the looks of them. You never know what other ones might be out there until we look for them. It's not like you were searching the whole world over yourself, right, Rinwell?
Well, I mean, yeah. I guess you've got a point. Hey, Hootle. How about we find more of your friends and tell them about this place? It can be a little side mission on our trip, if that's okay.
It's fine with me. We'll find as many as we can.
Thank you. Oh,
Rinwell?
it's nothing. Don't mind me. Ready to move on? You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
So the guys we saw back in Messia were Snake Eyes, and your group fighting them is...
The Silver Swords. Heck, we even have members working within the Snake Eyes gathering intel for us.
Sounds like it involves a lot of double-crossing.
It does, but it keeps us alive and one step ahead. Calaglia wouldn't have been liberated without those double agents.
Rising Wyvern!
Hit! Raging Cascade!
Reload!
I can't...
I prefer it that way. What about you?
This could be useful.
Get lost!
Plasma shock!
Cyan instant!
Great! Now come one, come all!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Wait, there are way too many snake eyes up ahead.
Gotta break through! We did it!
These little ones are hardly
Laser
worth our
storm!
time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Hide, Hoodle!
Azure Storm!
A freezing storm!
Thunderblade!
This one's mine!
I'm on a roll!
So those are Dan and Astral Arts. Huh. This is barely target practice.
Then why bother?
Rinwell. Hey, Rinwell!
What are you doing here? If the snake eyes spot you here, they'll...
So you did make it back alive. Man, am I glad to see you safe.
Barely. When we all got separated, I thought...
They're fine. They all got back in one piece. Well, a Zoogle took a bite out of 2 of our guys, but what matters is you're safe. So, you gonna introduce me?
Meet Alphen and Shion. I brought them with me from Calaglia.
You mean you made it to Calaglia? Wait, this is it? Just the 2 of them? Where's the rest?
Well, it's kind of a long story. It's best if I fill everyone in at once.
Your call, Rinwell. But everyone will be dying to know. We better get back as soon as we can. Use this passage whenever you need to go in or out of the city. Stay away from the front gate, whatever you do.
This'll be a delicious piece of cake.
Azure Storm! We've turned the tables on him.
There
Plasma shock!
are still more
nail!
left.
Right, no time to hold back.
Flame!
I'm not so good with airborne
None shall
targets.
escape my
Azure Storm!
judgment. Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
No choice.
There.
We've turned the tables on him.
Go. There are still
Azure
more
Storm!
left.
You
Right,
are in
no
tip-top
time to hold
shape.
back. As soon as I'm
None
done
shall
here,
escape
I'll come
my
help
ju-
out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Easy peasy. Ha, Hoodle.
Out of our way!
Azure Storm!
You are in tip-top
Rising
shape.
Wyvern! As soon as I'm done here, I'll
Confiscated.
come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Well, looky here.
Right, here goes! Azure Storm!
in the
Come and
wind!
face me!
I'm only getting
Azure
started.
Storm!
More for the
A
stockpile!
freezing storm.
Here goes!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Out of our
This
way.
one's all mine!
Like
Rising
our
Wyvern!
raging cascades!
Who
Azure
wants to die
Storm!
next? One more. This one's
Plasma
mine.
Shock!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Hey, new equipment!
Let's dispose of the
Azure
trash.
Storm!
Dance in the wind!
Cyan, where are you going?
Sleep now.
Who wants to die next?
I'll be saving this one.
We're in good form! An opponent like this should be
10,000
easy.
gales to carry you to
Azure
shreds!
Storm!
Gusty nail!
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.